afternoon or good morning to everyone who's watching this. Uh, this video is based on the concept of finding happiness in others. I'm sorry about that. मेरी हमेशा arguments होते हैं with some people who say that we should not find happiness in others. As a matter of fact, a lot of people have told me that if I am of the opinion that it's okay to find happiness in others, तो मेरे साथ कोई मसला है और I need to change my therapist or something. बात यह है कि as humans we need each other. हमें एक दूसरे की ज़रूरत है more than we would like to acknowledge. हाँ, वो अलग बात है कि हम acknowledge नहीं करते because in the modern society being woke is everything, and somehow the whole idea of finding happiness in others goes against that very concept. देखो यार, there is nothing wrong with finding happiness in someone. I have done that before and I am going to do that again someday. लेकिन बात यह है कि if you're finding happiness in others ना, just don't find all of it in someone. Find parts of happiness in person. Find parts of it in something else, like your surroundings or other people that you know. We're not supposed to be alone as humans, you know. I used to feel happy around people too. But मेरी गलती ये थी कि I found my happiness in a very few people. That was my biggest mistake and I should not have done that. लेकिन after reflecting on it for a very long time, I realized that the mistake that I made was not as grave as it was reported as, or you know, it was represented as. मेरी गलती बस ये थी कि I found happiness in a person, but at the same time I did not look for it in other things. So this video is gonna be short. The only thing that I'm gonna say here is कि आपको अगर किसी इंसान से खुशी मिल रही है या किसी इंसान के अंदर खुशी मिल रही है, go for it. Don't move away from it, you know. ज़िंदगी बहुत छोटी है. It's very miserable as well. But if someone makes you happy, stick to that. But at the same time, don't just find happiness in that person. Look around yourself. I'm sure कुछ ना कुछ होगा that will make you happy. And at the same time, I would say कि अगर नहीं भी है ना तो that's fine, because the thing is, some of us are unable to feel happiness outside the company of other people or company of someone, because we grew up in solitude, we grew up in loneliness, we grew up in isolation. तो जब आप isolation में पैदा होते हो या जब आप isolation में बड़े होते हो ना, तो you're devoid of the main thing that's called human connection throughout your life. So when you do find that person, you stick to them and you start finding happiness in them. So please, I'm not gonna beg anyone, I'm just gonna say, please stop saying that finding happiness in others is wrong. You're alienating everyone. You're alienating a lot of people. Not just that, you are taking the human out of humanity. हम robots नहीं हैं. We're not supposed to not feel anything. We feel a lot. I am feeling a lot right now, and it's okay to find happiness in people. I'm sure it might piss off some people. This video might piss off some people that ये क्या बोल रहा है, but I'm saying all of this from a personal experience. There is nothing wrong with finding happiness in someone. It's actually one of the best ways of being happy. हाँ, but in moderation. अगर आपको कोई इंसान खुश कर रहा है तो don't just think that they're your only source of happiness. find other sources too. मिल जाती हैं. Follow your dreams, follow your passions, follow your hobbies, and you'll be fine. But don't listen to people who say that you should never find happiness in others, because in all honesty they're not really going to help you. They're just gonna make you a very insensitive person who pretends that he or she doesn't need anyone or they don't need anyone. And in all honesty, वैसे हम इंसान हैं. We अगर हमें बचपन में अपनी माँ की ज़रूरत होती है तो once we start growing up, we still need others, you know. So it's just a vicious cycle that never really ends. Even when we are dying, we still need someone to be there for us. Some people die all by themselves, alone, with not a single soul next to them. And if you keep telling yourself that you don't need other people or you don't need find your happiness in other people, तो आप भी इसी तरह से इस दुनिया से जाएंगे. And that's a very sad thing. Just imagine it for a second and you'll realize how sad it is. So this is the end of the video. I hope you're all doing fine. I have to work, and yeah, today is a long day, so I just thought I should record it at this time.